everything you knew about seduction is wrong. Stop right there if you've been following the same old tips on how to win over a woman's heart. Because today, I'm tearing down the myths and revealing the real psychological formula that will make any woman fall for you. No tricks, no gimmicks, just pure, authentic attraction. You won't believe how simple yet powerful this secret is, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. So have you ever wondered why some guys can walk into a room and instantly have women gravitating towards them, while others maybe even you struggle just to get noticed? What is it that sets these men apart? I'll tell you right now, it's not just about looks or money. It's about mastering the art of seduction, which is something far more subtle and profound. And trust me, this isn't something you can fake. It's about unlocking a deep understanding of what truly makes someone attractive and irresistible. Before we get started, think about your last attempt at impressing someone. What went wrong? Or better yet, what worked? Drop your stories in the comments below. Let's figure out together what we're doing right and what needs to change. I'll be jumping into the comments to give feedback too, so don't hold back. Now, let's dive deep into the core of seduction. There are two fundamental elements that you need to master if you want to be successful in seducing any woman: knowing yourself and understanding her psychology. Without these, you're just throwing darts in the dark. So let's break it down step by step. Part 1. Understanding yourself, the foundation of seduction. Self-awareness is your superpower. Let's start with the most important thing: you. Who are you? What makes you unique? The first step in becoming truly seductive is understanding what it is about you that's attractive. It's not enough to just be a nice guy or a funny guy. You need to dig deeper. Are you someone who exudes confidence? Maybe you're the kind of person who has a mysterious aura, or perhaps your strength lies in being a great listener. Whatever it is, you need to identify it and own it completely. Women are drawn to authenticity, and the more comfortable you are in your own skin, the more attractive you become. Identifying your unique appeal. What are your unique selling points? Think of it this way: if you were a product, what would be your standout features? Maybe you've got a killer sense of humor, or you're passionate about something unusual that makes you stand out. Maybe it's your style, your intelligence, or your way of making people feel understood. The point is, you need to figure out what makes you different from every other guy out there. Once you've identified your strengths, you court and start to emphasize them in a way that feels natural and authentic, projecting confidence and comfort. Confidence is attractive. It's a universal truth. But here's the thing: confidence doesn't mean being arrogant or overbearing. It's about being comfortable with who you are, even with your flaws. It's about not trying too hard to impress, because you know that who you are is already impressive enough. This kind of quiet, self-assured confidence is magnetic. When you walk into a room with this mindset, women will notice and they'll be intrigued by your aura of calm and control. The power of mystery. Don't lay all your cards on the table right away. There's something incredibly seductive about a man who has layers, someone who isn't an open book from the start. Create an air of mystery about yourself. Don't overshare. Don't try to be too transparent. Let her be curious about you. Let her want to dig deeper to find out what makes you tick. This kind of intrigue is irresistible and keeps the tension alive, making her want to know more. Part 2. Understanding her, the psychology of attraction. Now that we've covered the importance of knowing yourself, let's shift gears and talk about understanding the woman you want to attract. This is where the real magic happens. Psychological profiling. Every woman is different, but they all have one thing in common: they want to feel understood. But if you can tap into what makes her unique, you've already won half the battle. Start by paying close attention to her behavior, her likes and dislikes, and even her body language. Does she light up when she talks about her passions? Does she seem guarded or open when discussing certain topics? These are all clues that can help you understand her better. Observation is key. Women communicate so much through their body language and the subtle cues they give off. Does she lean in when she talks to you? Does she make prolonged eye contact? These are signs that she's interested and engaged. On the flip side, if she seems distant or distracted, it might be time to reassess your approach. The more attuned you are to these nonverbal signals, the better you'll be at responding in a way that deepens the connection. Understanding her desires and fears. Here's where it gets a bit deeper. Every woman has desires, dreams, fears, and insecurities. The more you can understand these, the more you can tailor your approach to meet her where she's at. For example, if you sense that she's been hurt before and is hesitant to trust, you'll need to be patient and show her that you're different from the others. Conversely, if she's someone who's looking for excitement and adventure, you'll need to bring that energy into your interactions. Building emotional connection. Attraction isn't just about physical chemistry, it's about creating an emotional connection. This is where most guys trip up. They think that as long as they look good and say the right things, they're golden. But women are looking for more than that. They want to feel a genuine connection, to feel like you really get them. This means listening more than you talk, asking questions that show you're genuinely interested in her as a person, and being vulnerable enough to share a bit about yourself too. Reading between the lines. Pay attention to what she's not saying as much as to what she is saying. Often women will communicate their true feelings through subtle hints or through the way they say something rather than the words themselves. For example, if she says she's fine but her tone suggests otherwise, that's a sign she's feeling something different. The better you get at reading these cues, the more effectively you can respond in a way that strengthens your bond. Part 3. The art of the first impression, capturing her attention. So you've done the groundwork, you understand yourself, you've studied her psychology. Now it's time to put it all into action. The first impression is crucial, but not in the way you might think. Mastering the initial approach. The first time you approach a woman, it's all about setting the right tone. You want to come across as confident but not cocky, interested but not desperate. A simple, genuine compliment can go a long way, but it's how you deliver it that counts. Be casual, be cool, and most importantly, be yourself. Remember, she's going to pick up on your energy, so make sure it's positive and relaxed. Dressing the part. Let's talk style for a second. What you wear and how you present yourself physically can make a huge difference in that first impression. But here's the thing, you don't need to dress like a fashion model. What's more important is that your style reflects who you are and that you wear it with confidence. Whether it's a sharp suit or a cool, casual look, make sure it's something that makes you feel good and projects the image you want to convey. Creating intrigue and curiosity. When you first meet someone, you don't want to give everything away. There's an art to creating intrigue, being interesting without trying too hard. Drop hints about your life, your passions, and your experiences, but don't go into too much detail. Let her be curious, let her ask questions, and keep the conversation dynamic. This way, she'll be left wanting to know more about you, which is exactly where you want to be. The importance of body language. Your body language speaks volumes before you even say a word. Stand tall, make eye contact, and keep your gestures open and inviting. Avoid crossing your arms or fidgeting. These are signs of nervousness or disinterest. Instead, lean in slightly when she's talking, nod to show you're listening, and smile genuinely. This kind of body language is welcoming and shows that you're engaged and interested in what she has to say. Part 4. The dance of seduction, keeping her engaged. You've captured her attention, now how do you keep it? This is where many guys lose their way, but with the right approach, you can keep the spark alive and even intensify it. Push-pull dynamics. One of the most powerful techniques in seduction is the push-pull dynamic. This is where you alternate between showing interest and pulling back just enough to create a sense of tension and desire. It's a bit of a game, but when done right, it's incredibly effective. Compliment her, then tease her a little. Show interest, then be slightly aloof. This keeps her on her toes and makes the interaction exciting. Maintaining mystery. Just because you've started to get to know each other doesn't mean you should reveal everything about yourself. Maintain that air of mystery by holding back some details about your life. This isn't about lying or being deceptive, it's about keeping things intriguing. As the relationship develops, you can gradually reveal more, but always keep a little something to yourself. Creating emotional peaks. Emotional highs are what make interactions memorable. Find ways to create moments that she'll remember, whether it's through shared laughter, a deep conversation, or a thrilling experience. These emotional peaks are what will make you stand out in her mind and keep her coming back for more. Flirting with purpose. Flirting isn't just about making playful comments, it's about creating a connection that's charged with emotion and anticipation. Use your words, your tone, and your body language to create a vibe that's fun and light, but with an undercurrent of deeper attraction. Tease her, play with her, and most importantly, make her feel good about herself. showing genuine interest. While it's important to maintain some mystery, it's equally important to show that you're genuinely interested in her as a person. Ask her about her life, her dreams, her fierce things that go beyond the surface level. Show her that you're not just interested in her because she's attractive, but because you're fascinated by who she is. This kind of deep interest is incredibly seductive and will make her feel valued and understood. Part 5. Deepening the connection, moving beyond the surface. As the relationship progresses, it's time to move beyond the initial stages of seduction and start building a deeper, more meaningful connection. Understanding her core desires. By now, you should have a good sense of who she is on a surface level. But to truly deepen the connection, you need to understand her core desires, what she really wants in life, what drives her, what makes her fulfilled. These are the things that will keep her interested in you for the long haul. Building trust and vulnerability. Trust is the foundation of any deep connection. To build trust, you need to be vulnerable and open about your own feelings, thoughts, and experiences. This doesn't mean dumping all your emotional baggage on her, but it does mean being honest about who you are and what you want. When you show that you trust her enough to be vulnerable, she'll be more likely to open up to you in return. Creating shared experiences. One of the best ways to deepen a connection is by creating shared experiences. Whether it's traveling together, trying something new, or just spending quality time together, these experiences will create memories that bind you closer together. It's these moments that will make the relationship feel more real and grounded. Navigating emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy is what separates a casual fling from a serious relationship. It's about being there for each other on a deeper level, understanding each other's emotions, providing support, and being a source of comfort. This kind of intimacy doesn't happen overnight, but as you spend more time together and go through life's ups and downs, it will naturally develop, maintaining attraction in a long-term relationship. Finally, let's talk about maintaining attraction over time. This is where many relationships falter, but it doesn't have to be that way. Keep things fresh by continuing to flirt, continuing to surprise her, and continuing to show her that you're the same exciting, intriguing person she fell for in the first place. Keep the mystery alive, keep the tension going, and never stop putting in the effort to make her feel special. And there you have it, the ultimate guide to conquering the heart of any woman. Remember, seduction isn't about manipulation or playing games, it's about understanding yourself and her on a deeper level and creating a connection that's real, authentic, and lasting. So now it's your turn. Take these strategies, apply them, and watch as your interactions with women transform in ways you never imagined. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the art of attraction and relationships. And hey, share this video with your friends, because who doesn't want to unlock the secrets of seduction? Let me know in the comments how you plan to use these techniques in your own life. Let's keep the conversation going.